Florida man charged for attempting to cross the Atlantic in giant hamster wheel.
And what a way to travel. Yeah. Authorities say Reza Baluchi claimed he was trying to journey from here all the way to the United Kingdom in a human-sized hamster wheel. Well, officers spent 3
fucking based
days negotiating with him last month after he was.
But what are the why is he being charged? What is he being charged for?
Spotted about 80 miles off the coast of Georgia. Baluchi allegedly claimed to be armed and threatened to hurt himself and others. This incident was not.
What? Why? I am failing to understand. First of all, what was he being charged for? Illegal hamster wheeling? And secondly, when they approached him, this guy did. Wait. We go live to the scene, and they're like, "Sir, are you attempting to cross the ocean in a hamster wheel? Where are you shitting?" Should be the first question, right? "Sir, where are you shitting in there? This is a week-long voyage." And his response was, "I've got a gun, and I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to kill myself." Why? Why?
Not the first one involving him. Back in 2014, 2016, and 2021, he was rescued in similar situations.
This isn't even his first attempt. The Coast Guard pulled up on this hamster wheel and they went, "Oh shit, it's this fucking guy again. Daryl, are you in there?" "I got a gun. I'm gonna make it to Newcastle this time, or I'm gonna put a fucking bullet in my head." "Daryl, we do this every 2 years. Please, you're only 200 yards from the shore. We need to bring you back." "I'm not going. I'm going to be eating fish and chips this time next week. Yeehaw!" All right, take him down. Looks like a vehicle out of Mad Max, bro. Holy shit. Here is the interview? No. This is him? No.
When I heard about the bubble, I was just amazed. I just never heard of anything like this.
If you drive a boat, nobody cares.
Oh my God, it's Cuban Samuel L. Jackson. Oh my God. Of course it's this guy. Holy shit.
Nobody cared. Bubble nobody did before.
Like a hamster inside a wheel, the world.
He threatened to hurt himself and others when they told him not to do this is the funniest fucking part.
Class athlete planned to walk on water more than 1,000 miles from Miami to Bermuda.
No one person is going to overcome the ocean. There was only going to be a bad outcome.
This man will die. You can't overcome the... Yo, can you imagine this thing in 60-foot waves in the middle of the ocean?
This is by far the most bizarre case that I was involved with.
So there's no motors. He runs in that thing and powers it from
here to
Bermuda. With the Bermuda Triangle and all these vessels disappearing over the years. They thought it was a suicide mission.
They thought? They thought?
Really didn't know if he was going to come home alive or not. They were saying how it cost taxpayers
No way, he made it?
money and the crazy Florida man. I mean, we can't help what people think.
Sir, we know how this is going to end.
You follow your dream. Dream no coming after you.
Oh, yeah, wow.
You must follow your dream.
That supermodel ball looking different.
Oh, guys, we have to watch this. I'm sorry, I have to watch this. I have to watch this before Survivor. I have to.
My name is Reza Baluchi. I live in Boca Raton in Florida. I am inventor. I am an athlete. They say me Captain Bubble. They say Bubble Boy too.
Captain Bubble.
I go into Bermuda. Inside the bubble, they laughing. My storage bag for water, drink, eating. This thing
Where does he shit?
nobody did. People say, oh, you go
First time
Bermuda,
back in a while,
every
great to
boat
see
go
you, man.
lost, airplane go lost, everything go lost. I say, I want to see what's going on.
First bubble attempt, 2014.
I tried to talk him out of it for quite a while because obviously it's extremely dangerous. I really didn't know if he was going to come home alive or not.
One of our sectors, Sector Miami, got a call from a concerned boater that there was a man in a bubble that was lost and was asking for directions to Bermuda.
Oh, yeah, wow.
He deserves a chance.
He didn't even get that far from shore, and he pulled up to a boat and said, "Which way is Bermuda?" What? Oh my God, bro. This isn't the dry cleaner. You can't just pull up and be like, "Hey, I know it's like a block from here. Which way is Bermuda?" So he doesn't have GPS or a map? That's crazy.
It became really obvious really fast that he wasn't a sailor.
How do you build this and not have a GPS or a map?
Didn't know the ocean.
Or a compass?
Was unequipped to do what he was attempting to do.
I say, why you come close to me? I think you pirate. I say, pirate with bubble. Then come and say, come out. I say, no, I don't want coming out.
We wound up staying with him in the bubble for
It's moving so slow.
at least a
It's moving so slow.
full day as we tried to hash through what our authorities were. At that point, we let the patrol boat depart the scene. And then a day or two later, a cold front knocked the bubble on his side.
Oh.
So he set off what's called a spot device. He was in need of assistance, and we went out and rescued him.
Oh, so he would have died. He would have fucking died. The bubble flipped on its side and he was trying to swim back to shore. He would have died. What?
Captain of the port in Miami gave him basically a cease and desist order that you're not to get underway in your bubble. If you do, you'll be in violation of Coast Guard regulations. And that seemed to stop him for a while.
7 years. 7. He could have gotten 7 years in prison for trying to swim to Bermuda in a bubble. Can you imagine? What are you in for? Aggravated assault. What are you in for? I'm an arsonist. What are you in for? I was trying to get to Bermuda in a bubble. The arsonist is like, I'm sorry, what did you say? He spanned my dream to get to Bermuda in a bubble. Why? The arsonist would have been like, dude, what do you mean?
Stop him for a while until he was discovered playing a voyage, had rebuilt the
Oh my
and
God.
no amount of reasoning or
Are those exercise balls? Dude, I might buy the rights to this story and make this a movie. This movie is begging to be made.
amount of reasoning or common sense was going to change his mind.
I need to get Antonio Banderas. Call up Antonio. I have a project.
So I don't have a key open my storage. I just cut them. A lot of stuff for my trip is here. Inside air, keep it floating. No more basketball. Yeah, shark bite my ball. It's strong flashlight. This thing I hold in, you catch fish, hit his head. head and I get coma.
This is his plan for sustainable food. For a month on the ocean. It's a stick to give a fish a coma.
My ball. A strong flashlight. This thing I hold in, you catch fish, hit in the head, and I get coma. This thing is a. And my energy bar, I
Cut the lock off.
make it. This thing is my food.
Dude, this is a bit. This is a bit. This has to be a bit.
And my energy bar, I make it. This thing is my food.
He's got the Charlie Kelly energy bites. This can't be real. I'm getting trolled.
Good. My mind is all the time create idea. I design a lot of stuff. In Iran, I work in mechanic shop. I like
Oh, he's Iranian. I thought he was Cuban. What a twist.
fix everything. You know, this America is good. You can chase your dream.
This is one of the first prototypes, eh? Yeah.
You know what? He's not Iranian. He's not Cuban either. You want this man is as Florida as the gator or the fan boat.
This is a man from Boca Raton, Florida.
Yep. That's exactly what I was saying.
We are in North Palm Beach, Florida, in the Intracoastal, and this is where Reza stored the bubble for a year while we were trying to get the Coast Guard situation kind of sorted out.
That is a basketball. It looks like he just spot welded what looks to be like, I guess, rigging for like a concert almost, and put basketballs inside it.
And decide on when the weather was good for him to run to Bermuda again. And he had waited for so long to go on his mission. So he had reached a point where he was just frustrated, and he said to me, George, I want to go. It's time for me to go.
Mission number 2.
Reza's been running since he was about 7 years old. He grew up in northern Iran on a rice farm. He was required at a very young age to run to school, run back. It was a very rough life there. And he struggled with following the traditional law of Iran.
Okay. Iran, I did not know you drip so hard. I'm sorry, Iran. I was unfamiliar with your game, in the words of Shaq. These dudes are dripping too hard.
So on Ramadan, he got caught eating and he was publicly beaten. He had to leave. He was running from abuse, so he left, and then he came to the United States after that. Running across the country, raising money for charities.
Reza Baluchi is spreading peace by running cross-country.
Okay, that is a great name. Reza Baluchi is a fucking great name. He's growing on me.
Running in the name of peace after being jailed in his native country, Iran.
Why not just keep running? Why do you have to kill yourself in a bubble, man? Just keep running.
For political
You're doing such good work.
He is driven by a lot of different forces, and he has the capability of doing these things, running across the country, or
This is what Florida does to a man.
running into Bermuda on a hydropod.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It was actually sad watching the bubble leave with Reza because I didn't know, if I'm going to see him again.
Where's the rig?
What if there's a hurricane? He says it doesn't matter. I'm going to go
Wait,
in the
where's
bubble.
the rig? He's only running in the bubble?
I'll zip it up, and wherever the hurricane takes me, I'll go.
It was difficult, letting go and just, I care about him and
There's no way. Bro, if this pops.
pushing him out into the ocean. Good luck. I hope you make it, It's crazy.
What we could see with his Facebook posts.
Oh, there's the rig.
He was doing this as part of a charity event that he wanted school children to be able to track him and make donations.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. All I can imagine is a group of school children being traumatized forever when Reza's little blip on the map goes missing. Where's Reza? Kids, I have bad news. The man who was running to Bermuda to raise money for us drowned horribly, badly. No one could have predicted this. Freak accident, boys and girls. Freak accident. What happened? One of his volleyballs popped.
He was putting himself at the whim of Mother Nature and the ocean, and you're just not going to win. Temperatures inside the bubble could get up to 120 degrees.
Oh my, I didn't even think about that. He's in a fucking convection oven. He's in a fucking convection oven.
Running in a bubble, sleeping at night, he's going to wind up getting pushed off towards England or in one of the eddies that swirl around in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean forever. You've got a better chance of winning the Powerball lottery than you do of starting in Florida and trying to run to Bermuda. We referred to it as the hamster wheel of doom.
Don't tell Reza the odds. Don't tell him the odds. Bro, the expert told this man you have a better chance of winning the Powerball than running to Bermuda, and he said, I like those odds. Holy
5
shit.
days after Reza set sail, I don't hear from him and I had no communication. I thought the bubble and him were gone. I thought he was in the bottom of the ocean and that's it.
I was watching the line move
How
up
far did he
on
get?
the GPS tracker, and then all
Oh
of a
my
sudden,
God, dude. That is so far. That is so. It's like, it looks to be like 3 times the length of Florida.
tracker, and then all of a sudden I saw it turn to the right, and I knew something was up.
The final time we were called in by a concerned mariner, the patrol boat came up to the bubble.
Morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm very great.
Good. Hey, sir. Your voyage has been terminated by the U.S. Coast Guard. It's manifestly unsafe.
Make me crazy. I be
Manifestly unsafe. Your voyage has been terminated.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
It's
5
1,000
years,
miles.
like do this thing there, stop me every time. They save my life. I don't know need it. Save my life. I don't know need it.
We tried to
I
have
mean,
a
they definitely saved your life last time.
conversation with him, tried to get him to embark the boat.
I have a 5-6 light. I have a 2 life jacket. I have a 2 GPS. I have a laptop watch movie.
Based on the captain of the port order
This is unsafe for you.
and his physical condition, we determined it was unsafe for him to continue.
Sir, we know how this is going to end.
So we removed him from the bubble and sank the bubble as a hazard of navigation.
They sank his bubble. That's ice cold, dude.
The shot that sink my bubble.
They shot it. They shot it. Like a lame horse, they shot his bubble. Oh my God. I bet that was so dramatic. Just played taps.
No more bubble I have.
They just shot it down into the ocean, and he had all his backpack supplies, GPS tracker, a lot of the things that he had been working on.
That was like over $120,000 of his life that he had put into that.
You guys, I get it. I understand that that's fucked up, but at the same time, This is the second time that they've had to save this dude's life. They're trying to deter him by any means necessary to stop doing this.
Bubble. And it all just got stolen in 30 minutes in the middle of the ocean.
Stolen. What a wild take. What a wild take.
The Coast Guard response cost the taxpayers approximately $144,000.
Exactly. Exactly.
The fact that he was putting himself at risk, the people that were going to have to respond to his attempt, just shows very poor judgment.
Him being from Iran and not knowing really what he went through, and you know that he was imprisoned and he was tortured in jail, and him being that free thinker is what put him in jail. And you know, thank God Reza came to America. But yeah, he always thought, okay, I'm free to do whatever I want, and he never expected that they would not let him do what he wanted.
This is why we can't have nice things. I mean, I get it, right? Land of the free, home of the brave. Except for killing yourself in an elaborate saw trap, right? At a certain point, the Coast Guard has a responsibility to save your life. You know what I mean? Like, if you are training to prove how strong your neck is, right? And you're like, my neck is so strong. It's the strongest neck ever. I'm going to put it in a guillotine and it's going to stop the blade. And the guillotine expert is like, no, it's not. That's not something you can do. You're gonna die.
Oh, that's very cool.
You're gonna cut your head off. And you're like, no, I've been training my neck, bro. Watch me. And the guillotine expert is like, impossible. But there are no odds on that. I wouldn't do that. And you're like, I'm gonna do it. Someone has to cut you off.
To do. This is the land of the free. That's why he came here. Running is just Reza. Reza runs. He is.
Yeah, but you don't have to run in a bubble.
Exactly like Forrest Gump. You know, people didn't understand Forrest Gump. People don't understand Reza. But look at Forrest Gump. Everybody loved that movie.
You know what? He's starting to make sense.
And I think Reza will get to do his bubble dream.
I love America. You have a dream, you can chase in your dream, you can get your dream. If people have a mission, people have a dream, don't listen to anybody. You do what you want, or you change your life, change other people's life. They can make the impossible the possible.
I don't think this is the last that we've heard of Reza, but I hope this...
Spoiler alert. It is not. And the next time he threatened violence.
This is the last that we've heard of Reza trying to go somewhere in a bubble on the
El Bozo. Wrong.
water.
Wait, we need to see his most recent rig again. Does anybody have his most recent rig again? He tried and was arrested 4 times in 2014, 2016, 2021, 2023. There is no... Okay, his rig now doesn't even have a bubble anymore. It's just a metal cage. He refused to leave the vessel for 3 days. The makeshift contraption. The words makeshift contraption just are funny. Based on the condition of the vessel, which was afloat as a result of wiring and buoys. His voyage began as officials were preparing for the arrival of a major hurricane. Officials said he refused to step off the vessel and threatened to kill himself. He also claimed he had a bomb on board. What? Dude, this story only ends one way. This man is going to get to Bermuda or he is going to die. You just got to let him do it at a certain point. Bye.